Hello and welcome to this week's Jolly Trolley News Report. I am your host, Crystal Inyart, and I have all of these beautiful faces with me today, and especially a surprise guest. We're going to go down the line and introduce all of our anchors to you, starting with
Luke Rakovich.
And we have Frances Dunn. Say hi, Frances.
Hi.
We have Cody Aldrich. We have Zach.
Katie Griffin.
Mr.
David
Donahue.
Amy Reinhold.
Jennifer Goodwin.
And our special guest.
Good morning. Taylor Himnas here from Kansas City.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. We would like to start our animal report with Luke Rakovich.
Hello, my name is Luke Rakovich, and this week I want to talk about my new pet. He is a pygmy goat. I named him Duke, and he is 5 months old. I also have a female named Daisy. Pygmy goats are one of the smaller goats breeds. Pygmy goats are most usually kept as pets or used as meat goats. They can also be used for their milk. In closing, I'd like to show you a picture of my goats. This is Daisy, and this is Duke.
Aww.
All right, back to you, Miss Inyart.
Thank you, Luke. Awesome job. Up next, we have Frances, and I think that she's going to show us some of her drawings that she's been working on this week.
I have the piggy bank.
Oh, that's your recycled material show and tell. I love it.
And the snake.
Wow.
That's really cool.
All right. Thank you, Frances.
You're welcome.
Up next, we have Cody to read you his story that he has created himself.
Here we go. Okay, welcome to my story. And today's story is Miss Griffin's Wildlife Adventures, Series 3 of Miss Griffin's Wildlife Adventures, Miss Griffin's African Adventure. One morning, Miss Griffin and her family were going to Africa to go camping and rescue animals and bring them to the Houston Zoo.
All right,
When
Cody,
they
hold
got
on.
off the airplane, Miss Griffin took her seat, and so did her family. When they
All right,
landed
Cody is having
in
technical
Southern
difficulties.
Africa, they went.
Okay, we will come back to Cody. If not, we will record it and we'll add it to our after party. Yes. Okay, we're heading on to Zach with the weather.
Good morning, this is Zachary. Good morning, this is Zachary. I'm going to record for this weekend.
Okay, what is it?
On
Friday?
On Friday. On Saturday is 81 high. On Sunday is 82. It's high.
Hello. Thank you. Great weekend.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
All right, I love that, Zach. We love that you participated this week. This was your first time on our live newspaper. Awesome job. All right, up next, we have Miss Griffin with her cleaning tip or her rules for this week.
Yes, my rules for this week. It says, let's clear up the very clear rules of COVID-19. You may not leave your house for any reason unless you have a reason to leave your house. Then you may leave your house. This is a very deadly virus, but don't be afraid of it. It can only kill you if you are at risk. And those who are not at risk, this virus has no effect on kids except those kids in which it affects. Masks are useless from protecting you from the virus, but you still need to wear a mask because it can save lives. And in some cases, it may be mandatory, but in some, it may not be. There are no shortages in grocery stores. There are simply many things missing. Therefore, you shouldn't buy all the toilet paper. You should only buy some in case you need it. I hope this has cleared up the confusion about the COVID-19 rules. Until next week.
Super, super clear rules there that you have, Miss Griffin. Very clear. Yes. All right. Awesome job. Now we're kicking it over to Miss Reinholds for our recipe of the week.
I thought it was Mr. David, but I'll go first.
It is Mr. David.
Go, Mr.
Sorry.
David. I want to hear about your Netflix.
Yeah, sorry. I need to cross my stuff out. There we go. Go, Mr. David.
He's muted.
Review this week. I'm reviewing. I hope that comes out right. The series All American. Series All American is based on the life of pro football player Spencer Paysinger. He grew up in Los Angeles, as I did. He grew up in the Crenshaw area, as I did. And then he's such a good football player that they moved him over to Beverly Hills High School. So it's kind of within the city of Los Angeles, it's a tale of two cities. He has to adjust himself between where he grew up and where he plays football. And it's a very good story, very well told, and it very well acted, and it reminds me a lot of my experiences growing up in Los Angeles, because I know both places, South Central and Beverly Hills. And I really liked it, and a big thumbs up. Well, that's only one thumb. A big thumb up for All American. Back to you, Crystal.
All right. Thank you, Mr. David, with your Netflix and chill review. Yes. All right. Mr. Reinhold, Mrs. Reinhold, you're up next.
Well, we're not doing Mexican food this week, y'all. I think we had some Mexican food, and all right, don't need to talk about it anymore. Today we're going to do pizza, and it is actually a 2-ingredient pizza dough. It's 1 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt, which I don't like, but it is good with this. And then a cup of self-rising flour. You mix it together, you knead it, then you roll it out, you put all your pizza toppings on it, bake it in the oven at 375, and then eat it, and it's delicious. And it's healthy.
Awesome job, Miss Reinholds. All right, now we're kicking it over to Miss Goodwin for our joke of the week.
All right. Who is the most powerful potato in the entire galaxy, guys?
Who?
Dun 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 dun.
That's an awesome job, Miss Goodwin. Awesome.
Back to you.
Awesome job. All right, this week for my beauty tip. I love that our special guest is crying.
Really?
All right. This week, my beauty tip is over dry brushing. Yes, dry brushing. Who has super dry skin out there? Me. Anybody else?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Dry
Yeah.
skin. Okay, so the benefits from dry brushing. It makes your skin softer. It makes you have even skin. And there are reports of it that it even helps you with cellulite. Who wants to get rid of their cellulite? Ooh, me. So it is exactly as it says, dry brush. You're gonna dry brush. Yes, you're gonna take it and you're not gonna get it wet. And I have a special tip about that before we end. It's supposed to help get rid of all of your dead skin off of your body. I'm gonna share my screen and show you. So this is kind of similar to the one that I have. I did not buy mine from Ulta, so I did not pay $15.99. I bought mine from Amazon, and it's pretty much the same thing. I spent like $10. So you can save a little bit from Amazon. I do have tips on how to use this. I know. Here I go. So how you do it is you start at your legs. You brush upward towards your heart. Do the tops of your feet, do your knees. When you get to the back of your leg, you're going to go in a circular motion. There you go. You're going up, up, up towards your heart. You don't let your braid get in the way like I'm doing. And then you keep going. You keep going, going. Then you're going to do the tops of your arms, your palms. You're still going in an upward motion. You're going to get your hand really good, the backs of your arms. You're going to do in a circular motion. You're going to continue. Then you're going to move to your stomach. I'm not going to show you my stomach, but here we go. You're going to go in a circular motion on your stomach, on your back, and on that side. And then you're done. Ta-da!
Good timing, good timing.
Okay, so you always want to brush up towards your heart. I don't know where that music's coming from.
YouTube.
There we go. Okay, so the tip about this is, and this is for you, Mr. David, is you do not brush your sensitive skin areas.
I was wondering that.
Yes. Do not brush your sensitive skin areas. And that includes your face. Then the skin on your face is different than the rest of your body, as also your other sensitive skin areas.
Got it. Loud and
Yes.
Wow, wow.
Yes. So I recommend using it for a few months and then doing away with it. Throwing it away, buy you a new one. So another tip that I do is I have to write dry on mine because my husband likes to grab this and put it in the shower and make it wet and lather it up with soap. And I have to get on to him because that's not what it's for. I have to label it for my husband that it's only for dry brushing. Yes. So that is my tip for the week. Label your dry brush for your husbands out there. All right, and I would like to kick it over to our special guest, Taylor Himness.
I have so many questions that it's difficult for me to even do my own segment here, but I will try to power forward. Taylor Himness coming here to you live from Kansas City, home of the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. And I thought it would be appropriate for me to do sports since I live in Sports Central right now. We haven't seen a sporting event since 2019. With the Chiefs going last night, they had the 32 overall pick to take the only running back of the first round. Last night's first round of the NFL draft, really interesting because we had to do it kind of this way. People doing a virtual draft. The commissioner of the league, instead of having the big live event in Las Vegas as it was scheduled with people coming across the stage and thousands of people there, he announced picks from his basement in upstate New York, which was really interesting last night. Unconfirmed whether or not he was wearing house shoes, but there's rumors that he was wearing house shoes and not regular shoes at that point. 32 picks made last night. The first overall pick was the Heisman Trophy winner from LSU, Joe Burrow, going to the Cincinnati Bengals. Everyone thought that was going to happen. Other highlights in the first round, Tua Tagovailoa, the injured quarterback from Alabama, going to Miami. People thought that he might not go because of his injuries. The Green Bay Packers taking a quarterback last night, surprising a lot of people, even though they don't really need one. Aaron Rodgers is still there and still at the top of his game. The Dallas Cowboys, obviously Texas fans very interested in what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys, took a wide receiver. One of the top receivers in the draft was available for them there, so they took a wide receiver, surprising a lot of people. The Houston Texans, unfortunately, did not have a first-round pick last night because of trades they've made that some people thought might be a little strong. They traded away their first-round pick, so they have a left tackle. Last year, Miami Dolphins were able to use their first-round pick. But all in all, a pretty interesting first round. Took a long time. They raised a lot of money for COVID-19 relief from the NFL. They raised, I think, $85 million plus last night. They were trying to work on was what they announced, which is pretty incredible. From the National Football League, rounds 2 and 3 are tonight. Rounds 4 through 7 will be on Saturday. Back to you, Crystal.
All right, awesome job. We are so thankful that Mr. Jimenez could take time out of his busy schedule to be part of our little newspaper that we enjoy, and hopefully, you know, we get to share with our other teachers and they enjoy it just as much as we do. So thank you, Taylor, for that.
Thank you.
I love
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We may have to have you on again if we can't get Matthew McConaughey.
Well, I'm a poor substitute, but thank you for including me.
You're so welcome.
And I'll work on my all rights if I have to. Fill
Okay, yes, that's
Good.
all we really want is, you know, the all rights. So
I'll do that and wear a burnt orange shirt and a leather jacket and figure it out.
Fun.
perfect.
Messed up my
Perfect.
hair a little bit.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, so hear from us in Montgomery Junior High and the Jolly Trolley. We hope your weekend is not raining like it has been the past few weekends, and you can get out and get some fresh air. So we love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.